We all hope to age gracefully so we can enjoy our later years full of energy, vitality, and good health. But so often, with age, our bodies start to show signs that things just aren't as they used to be. Our energy, skin, healing and recovery time, sleep, it all just seems to go downhill. Unless you're using LifeWave. Since 2004, LifeWave has been delivering its amazing life-enhancing technology to people across the world, always helping the body do what it was designed to do, only better. And as it turns out, the best was yet to come. David Schmidt, our founder, creative force, and world-class inventor behind LifeWave technology, has recently achieved something in the field of regenerative science with a single LifeWave patch that researchers worldwide, spending years and billions of dollars, could not. Introducing LifeWave X39, the world's first product ever to activate stem cells. A true breakthrough in regenerative science that helps restore our bodies to a healthier, more youthful state in a way no other product can. The secret? By harnessing the power of LifeWave's patented phototherapy, X39 uses light to elevate a peptide proven to signal the activation of stem cells. Think about it. These are the cells that generate and regenerate all the cells and structures of the human body. They're the building blocks for our organs, tissues, blood, and immune system. They also serve as an internal repair system, everywhere. But as we age, stem cells become less effective. Their ability to repair damaged tissue is reduced. In fact, by age 60, they've slowed dramatically. But all that changes when just one LifeWave X39 patch is placed anywhere on the body each day. Instead of older and less effective stem cells, X39 supports the production of younger and healthier stem cells. This amazing level of control over your vitality and well-being was simply not possible, let alone this easy, until now. And the best part? Like all LifeWave patches, X39 is safe, non-invasive, and incredibly cost-effective. Look what people are saying about LifeWave X39. Backed by clinical studies, multiple patents, and 20 years of development, any one of these benefits would be impressive. But X39 is so effective, it can influence everything about your body, how you look, feel, perform, and heal. It's time you experience the power of X39. Live long, live well, live younger. Experience the power of LifeWave today.
A life empowered is closer than you think. We're all looking for a better way. Reimagine what's next with a new sense of exuberance. Why not power on like you mean it? Or power off blissfully? A better sleep is a better awake. You've never moved like this before. With the energy nature intended. Imagine reprogramming the way you look at the speed of science, at longevity, at exhilaration. It's next level rejuvenation. Take control of your well-being from the inside out and outside in. The light within is ready to ignite. Be the light. LifeWave. You are a powerhouse of growth, of new experiences. You just don't know it yet. Let's change that, shall we? With innovation at our core, we've reimagined what's possible. Harnessing the body's natural energy flow with light. Backed by clinical research, X39 stimulates the skin with low levels of light to elevate a key peptide linked to renovating and rejuvenating the body. This life technology supports improved movement, recovery, and overall health and well-being. You are Generation Awesome. Shifting paradigms and creating new ones. We always knew you had it in you. Now it's time to prove it to yourself. Your adventures are only beginning. Discover the power and simplicity of doing more with X39. Be the light. LifeWave. An empowered life has no expiration date. We're all created to do incredible things, like conquer summits, catch big waves, and live our passions. As time goes on, our bodies begin to show signs that things just aren't as they used to be. Our energy levels decline, sleep patterns shift, and recovery slows. But our bodies are masterpieces of design, holding the potential to bounce back better than ever. With X39, we achieved something remarkable in the field of wellness and regenerative science that others could not. By utilizing LifeWave's unique patented technology, X39 uses light to elevate GHK-Cu, a copper peptide known to support overall health and wellness. Unlike traditional light therapy, which requires external light sources, X39 uses the body's own infrared light to naturally increase vitality, enhancing the body's flow of natural energy. For improvements in strength, stamina, performance, and overall health and well-being. With the simplicity of an affordable, non-invasive, non-transdermal patch. As we age, levels of these life-enhancing elements, which are associated with wellness and longevity, begin to decline. LifeWave invested 10 years into stem cell research, which resulted in over 70 patents. X39 was born to bring to the public a product that can support wellness in an entirely new way, supporting the production of younger, healthier cells with wearable light technology. Becoming a powerhouse is easier than you think. Harness your body's natural potential to maintain youthful energy and vitality, because life comes at you fast, but it doesn't have to pass you by. Live long, live well, live young. Be the light with LifeWave X39. LifeWave.
Imagine if you were part of the solution instead of the problem. Imagine if you had the power to help those in need and could erase the pain of others. Imagine if people expected us to be there when disaster hit. LifeWave family members have repeatedly met the call of those in need. Whether it is to provide pain relief, a better night's sleep, or just to have the face of someone that cares, a LifeWave member has been there.
And whether donating regularly to the Red Cross over the years, or more recently with the Convoy of Hope, which jumped in immediately to help those in need after Hurricane Helene, LifeWave has always been there as well.
What happened at the beginning of all this is that we did a conference in Las Vegas, and it was a hugely successful conference. We had almost 2,000 people there for our very first one. We had 40 speakers that came in, professional athletes, professional coaches, Olympic coaches, and a fellow by the name of Thomas Burke approached me and said, you know, this is so phenomenal. I'm so proud to be a member of this company. As you know, there was just a hurricane off the coast of Florida. Have you thought about starting a program to give back? And it was at that minute I realized that when a company becomes successful, you have an obligation to help those in need and give back to those that are less fortunate. So we raised, I think it was $50,000 in relief effort for the Red Cross at that very first event. The members that we have in our community globally are absolutely extraordinary people. They have always been there to help those in need. So we had a situation in Australia where there were the bushfires, and there were LifeWave members that were there to give back and provide financial assistance, patch people, provide medical aid. We've had victims of earthquakes in Indonesia, earthquake in Italy, of course, multiple hurricanes, and LifeWave members have always been there personally to provide medical aid and assistance. The frustrating part for me is that these are people that need help now, not in a couple of weeks. They need help now. And so it was these type of incidents where I began to think that I would like to have the capability to provide medical aid, provide relief effort to people within a 24-hour period.
David took that frustration, channeled that energy toward a very positive solution designed to provide medical aid and relief supplies to people in need within 24 hours. The solution? A drone of all things, with attributes and capabilities unmatched in today's world of unmanned aircraft.
This drone can take off and land from virtually anywhere, carry a higher payload, and fly longer than any other drone in its class, and provide very valuable medical aid or search and rescue operations that other drones can't provide. We're achieving remarkable results in terms of payload and endurance. As a matter of fact, there's no other company in the world that can touch us.
Unveiled to the LifeWave community at our annual conference in 2022, a plan is already in place for a fleet of LifeWave humanitarian drones to come off the assembly line as early as late fall 2025. This is giving back on an epic scale.
With the patch technology, we accomplish things that no other company was able to accomplish, and the same thing is true about the drone. So we're going to be forging a new path forward for our community with new technology that's life-changing, that's world-changing, and we have an unbelievably great future ahead of us. And I'm more excited now about the future of LifeWave than ever before.
We are on the LifeWave 20th anniversary incentive trip around the Greek Isles, and we are having the time of our lives.
Every time I see you, I'm caught up in the feeling.
People are coming from every part of the world, Europe, Asia, America. When we are all together here, we are just one big family.
We are just bonding and having such joy and closeness and so much love, feeling the enrichment of the bonds of real relationships that are precious to me.
You know, LifeWave is about love, and you got to feel that and experience that. And the only way you're going to feel that is to be with each other, and we've got to enjoy that this week.
Every time I see you, I'm caught up in your magic.
The Greek islands are just beyond beautiful, with all the blue water, the white buildings, the blue tops. I mean, it's just such a unique place.
The food, the taste, the smells, the air, the water, so much for the eyes to take in, for the heart and soul to experience here. So these are memories of a lifetime being made. I'm so grateful.
We're here in Athens. We're having a blast. Thank you, LifeWave. We're so grateful to be here.
Dream come true, and we're travel free, having fun. Look at these beautiful things behind us.
ライフウェーブを通じて今までも一つ一つ夢が叶ってきましたけれども、まさかこういった形で会社から自分の夢を形にしてもらえるとは思ってませんでした。本当に感謝してます。ありがとうございます。
It's a good place to gain more and strengthen up your business, who you are as a person, and how you're going to continue to build your LifeWave business.
The trips are literally a priceless experience. You want to commit to getting yourself locked in on the next incentive trip. It'll change your life, it'll change your business.
celebration 20 years in the making, packed into one epic weekend. A personal journey, powered by revolutionary technology. More energy. Timeless vitality. Lasting longevity. Now is the time to share the light.
Hello, Health Directors, congratulations.
Thank you for coming to the LifeWave Global Conference. It was lit. We're already dreaming about next year. California dreaming.
LifeWave Global Conference, Anaheim, California, Fall 2025. Registration is now open. Be the light. LifeWave.
Hey, let's go.
Well, hi there, and welcome to LifeWave's global headquarters. 世界中の何百万もの人々にとって、ライフウェブは希望を象徴し、真実と光の灯台を象徴しています。
It's one of those things where you have to be there to understand the magnitude of what you experience when you walk in.
It literally is giving me goosebumps.
Like, it's just mesmerizing.
All I can say is, wow.
You felt like you were on a journey in outer space. Just simply amazing.
What an incredible, breathtaking experience.
I cannot believe what I saw, but I saw it.
Whoever you bring here, they will be sold.
The genius and the vision and the work that went into this was absolutely amazing.
It's just honestly mind-blowing to see the technology, the evolution of this company.
The sky's the limit. That's all I can say.
I'm just speechless. It was so beautiful. I don't even know what to say.
This is the most exciting, jaw-dropping presentation I've ever experienced.
Good evening. Good health to you. I thank you for coming by to Super Wednesday this week. We are back as a team. We have myself. My name is Lingam, and I have my partner tonight is Chin Hua, and Chin Hua will be presenting an unusual testimonial. Well, you have to wait and watch what he has got to say. So meanwhile, I have been breaking a bit of border based on my history. Last week, I played 2 rounds of golf, which is actually quite unusual because I was used to 1 week, 1 game, So I thought, okay, I'll try 2 rounds of golf in a week. And you know what? I put it on a Friday and Sunday. And I went through both days flying high. Flying high in the sense that my balls were flying high and well, and I never had any body ache the following day. So it is a milestone actually for me, and I'm continuing to improve thanks to all of you, ardent fans of Super Wednesday. We hope to carry on our good health. And as I mentioned, we have Chin Hua on air today, and he is supposed to present about a pet, the health of a pet. Well, is something strange. We have always been focusing on our own health and our own bodies and things like that. And the strange thing is that we can speak. Like me, now I can speak, so I'm speaking. But I couldn't speak much earlier, so thanks to LiveWave, I've recovered. But animals won't be able to represent whatever that their feelings are, what they go through, and when LiveWave is applied, they won't be able to say in words that, this is what I feel. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. Well, Chin Hua doesn't need any introduction, I suppose. He's one of our permanent members of the team, and he has made many presentations. But before that, let's go into our disclaimer. LiveWave products are for general wellness and intended only to maintain or encourage a general state of health or healthy activity. The content provided by LiveWave is presented in summary form, is general in nature, and is provided for informational purposes only. Always consult with your physician or other qualified healthcare provider before embarking on a new health regimen, diet, or fitness program. Do not disregard any medical advice you have received or delay seeking it. LiveWave reserves the right to change product prices or selection. Okay. Now, without further ado, let's welcome Chin Hua for our presentation tonight. And please type 111 to welcome Chin Hua again.
Thank you, Mr. Lingam. Thank you, everybody. It's always great to be back here on Super Wednesday. And if you guys can hear me clearly, can you type in a 111? Thank you. All right, great. My screen froze for a while just now, is it, Mr. Lingam? Did I freeze for a while?
No, I do see your screen now.
Okay. All right. So you guys can see my screen, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Great stuff. Okay, let's go. Okay, guys, thank you for being here once again. And tonight I have a very interesting testimonial to share. But first of all, to all my Muslim friends here, I would like to apologize because this is a testimonial regarding a pet dog. Okay, so I hope you guys don't mind. And this is something that I always tell people that no matter what, whether it's human beings, animals, or plants, this technology can benefit all of it. Yeah. And it's so powerful because everything that has a living cell, it actually works. Yeah. So it's so amazing. And I just received this testimonial last week on the 18th of June. Okay. So I'm gonna tell a bit of a story on this. And this little pet dog, her name actually is Cotton. And she's a dear family member of one of my brand partners in Sydney. Okay. So she actually reached out to me sometime last year, and she was actually very afraid, not knowing what to do. Okay, because Cotton was born on the 25th of February 2016. Yeah.
Jinhua, I'm so sorry to disturb you.
Yeah.
Can you go full screen because we can't really see, it's a bit too small.
Okay. Can you see now?
Yes, a lot better.
All right, great. Okay. So I'm just going to share a bit about the conversations that we have with my Australian brand partner. And she's gracious enough to give me the permission to share this testimonial. Yeah, because I thought to myself, I must tell this story to you guys. Okay. And on the 6th of December 2024, she actually received not such a good news for Cotton. Okay. So the vet actually said that Cotton has cancer, which is called mesothelioma. All right. So what happened was there was a incidental mass detected between her right shoulder plate, yeah, and chest area. Okay. So her leg condition basically was also affected, but it was actually improving. Yeah. And she did attach the reports for me to look at it as well. Okay. So this was back in December last year. Yeah. And they wanted to discuss some options how to help Cotton. And Cotton was about 7.5 kilograms. And she was asking if she should use the full-on patches or the second-hand patches, right? So this is something to take note of, guys. And I told her to just start patching, right? And how do you patch X39 Aeon? Yep. So basically, just on the shaved skin area, or if they are wearing any clothing, so you can slip it under the coat, the clothes, all right, so that it doesn't move around, or anywhere on the collar as well. Okay, so that was on the 6th of December, and by the 28th of December, they started patching her X39 Aeon and Carnosine lately. Okay, so thankfully her hair started to grow back. Yeah. And on the 3rd of February, Cotton actually said that, sorry, not Cotton. Jennifer, who was my brand partner in Australia, actually said that Cotton is recovering remarkably well. She's looking younger than before. And someone asked me today, how old is my puppy? And she's actually turning 9 in 3 weeks. Okay. So you can see from actually your pets as well, if they're healthy comparatively before and after, you can tell from the hair growth, right? From their eyes, how do they actually look, okay? And from the way they actually react, okay? So whether they're running, whether they're sleeping all the time, and also from how good is their appetite. These are the things that will improve when they use the patches, okay? So And I continue to actually receive reports, right? And basically, Jennifer did not actually take Cotton back to see the specialist vets. Okay, so she got a second opinion from another vet. His advice was, if there was no intention to put her through any form of invasive treatments, okay, so the proposed CT scan and biopsy recommended by vet specialists is actually not necessary. So maybe further down, many months later, we can get a CT scan and see if the tumor size has actually changed as well. Yeah. So other than that, they are actually happy to see that Cotton was back to her old self, can eat, can sleep, can play well. So these are signals that actually the body is actually recovering, you see, because a sick person does not have the energy to do anything. They just lie in bed. They don't want to eat, you know. So these are things that we have to notice, even in ourselves, our family members, right? So for like more senior citizens, like 80, 90, you can tell by the way they actually gain back their energy, vitality. Okay. So, and this was very recent, on the 18th of June. Okay. So I received this, and it was such a great news because after just over 6 months that they received the cancer diagnosis from Cotton, from the vet, right? The hospital actually said that the cancer did not spread, okay, or best still, reduced in size area. So can you imagine when the doctor advised they can't find any cancer in Cotton, how happy were the family members? Yeah. So this is something that is truly remarkable because he did not go for any form of treatments, right? So these are things that the vet cannot even explain themselves. And he actually said, the vet, yeah, that when they brought in Cotton to see them, she didn't even look like a dog with a cancer tumor in her. Okay, so initially she patched X39 and Aeon rotating 12 hours daily. So morning and night for 3 months. Then after that, they gave her the recycled used ones. Yeah. So that initially they actually patched the new ones on her, the new patches. Okay. So what Jennifer actually said, that the owner of the Cotton, right? She also said that she noticed around September 24 that Cotton was actually getting bloated on the right side of her body. Same side that the cancer tumor was actually discovered. Okay. So then they thought that she was just getting fat. So, but however, she was also shaven to the roots outtake paralysis. Okay. So then they found that in early December, that during an MRI scan, they actually suspected Cotton had suffered a spinal stroke as well. You see, animals, they cannot communicate, yeah, but their actions, if they are not actually normal, you can actually tell, you see. So that's why it's important to send them for checks as well. So they were actually worried that because of the sarcoma, the vets actually really, the bloating is because of the sarcoma. However, the bloating is no longer there anymore. And together with the news of her being cancer-free, she is just super happy and grateful. Yeah. So the patches were all I used diligently on Cotton for the past 6 months. And this is the best result anyone with cancer in the family can dream of. So Cotton's body, with the aid of the patches, certainly beat those cancer cells. So then, if you understand this technology, it doesn't actually activate your cancer cells, yeah, because it's non-invasive, nothing goes into your body. So what happens is that when you patch it on your body, it actually signals our body or something called the copper peptide to increase in our body. So the function of copper peptide is to actually have multiple anti-cancer activities. And that's why we have a lot of cases where people or even animals that have cancer, after a long time use, their cancer markers actually decrease over time. Yeah. So then it's important as well to understand this, because a lot of people are afraid, you see. So they say that, oh, stem cells actually activates our cancer if we inject and things like that. So they don't actually understand the technology part of it. Yeah, and we regularly present the technology so that people can come in for a refresher, or they can invite their family and friends to come and listen as well. Okay, so this is very important to realize, and this is the timeline of Cotton's situation. Yeah, so during the 4th of December 2024, Jennifer noticed that Cotton has the hesitant to walk, and she was dragging her hind leg feet. Okay, so do not worry too much. Initially, she had injured her leg in October 21 and 22. Yeah, and was limping a couple of days while holding the injury up. Only worry when she couldn't support herself while peeing after 11 p.m. They took her to the vet's emergency, and they wanted us to leave her overnight, so she declined. So the next day, the morning appointment at another vet hospital near us, she was still dragging her foot. I didn't keep up with monthly ticks preventive meds. Had to agree to shave her to check for ticks to rule out TP. They couldn't find any. Okay, so then what happens was the vet actually x-rayed her joints, which showed normal joint degeneration for her age, 9 years old. All right, and basically, which wasn't caused limped leg. So they head to another bigger vet hospital with more advanced imaging equipment for MRI. And they examined her, suspected a stroke, made appointment for MRI tomorrow. Yeah. So then the following day, they took her into the bigger hospital. And at 10 a.m., the doctor actually on Friday night received Dr. MRI report and pathology report. So then on the 7th of December, doctor called and basically advised that Cotton stroke would have resolved in time with physio. Okay, so he was more concerned about the sarcoma, which is explained which was cancer. So he recommended further CT scan and biopsy to get completed picture of the cancer. I told him that I can't subject to Cotton to more scan and biopsy because she was already traumatized by so many scans and tests. Okay, so then what happens was they actually later at night they say that Cotton actually fell over while pooing on bed. Okay, so then what happens was she decided to patch Cotton Aeon at night. Okay, so Sunday the next morning, 8th of December, she seemed to be able to support herself better after just one patch of Aeon. So then started her on X39. Similarly, in the evening with the leg strength, she seems interested in walking a bit more, but still dragging her paws and walking towards the left. So that at night, she patched Aeon again. Yeah. So then they see more improvement in the affected leg and supporting better while peeing. She was also jumping down from the bed. So we walk outside the oval opposite the house. Big improvement, although paw still dragging. Switch again to X39 in the day. So X39 in the morning, Aeon at night. Yeah, same for all of us that are using. Okay. So Tuesday, what happened was the mobility and strength improved markedly. Walking well in the evening, but halfway, I noticed blood on her paws. So her paws were bleeding and took her straight to the vet, and he advised nails were worn down due to the bloodline by dragging paw. Had the paw bandaged and strapped to be kept on for at least a week. So then they continued to walk her daily. Although improving, she was also leaning, walking towards the left side. So she wasn't balanced. And she rang the specialist regarding the physio for Cotton. So updated him on her improvements, and he advised it did not sound like she needed physio as walking is physio. So by the end of the month, 31st of December, Cotton is back to jumping up and down the bed with speed and strength. How amazing is that? So then, and in February, on the 8th of February 2025, in under 10 weeks, Cotton was back to walking in a straight line, guys. Yeah. So all this happened in the span of just about a month. Okay. So that's why this is such an amazing testimonial where they actually could not find any kind of tumor in the body. And also the dog, which was having problems with the leg for so many years, Cotton actually injured her leg in year 2021 and 2022. Okay, so then that's why the recovery is so amazing when you actually just patch it on your pets. And pets, they cannot tell whether it's a placebo effect or not. Yeah, they just know that they got better. You can just see that they are actually more active and things like that. Okay, so this is a very short testimonial that I wanted to share with you guys. And if you have any questions, drop it in the chat box. We will ask. We will answer you. Okay, so that's it for my little testimonial, and I'll pass the rest of the time back to Mr. Lingam. Thank you, Mr. Lingam.
Thank you, Jinhua. That was a quick one, but it was fairly thorough and comprehensive. It's nice to see this kind of testimonial coming through. And I hope there will be some questions which you will be able to answer in a short while. If you have any questions, please post in here, and we will answer as many as possible after sharing the presentation. Okay, let's see. Do we have any? Do you see any, Jinhua?
Not at the moment. But yeah, I think Mr. Lingam, you told me earlier that you wanted to ask something, right?
Oh yes.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Since I have known you long enough, and I know that you are a advocate of gut health, I was having some doubts about my wife's health. You see, the reason why I started using LifeWave patches is because I saw my wife using LifeWave patches in Shah Alam before we moved to Brisbane. So after 2 months of living in Brisbane, I asked her, how's your shoulder pain? She used to have a shoulder pain, and she can't lift her arm and all that. And she said, no, it's fine. I said, what did you do? I didn't see you go for any massage or any Ayurvedic medicine or anything else. No, I used the sticker, she said. The sticker. I was in a very bad condition at that time, and I pleaded with her for me to use it, but she wouldn't. She was saying that I'm a stroke patient, and so she was worried that I need to consult doctors before I started using the patches. So, there was a delay of about 2 weeks before I started using the patches. And when I started using the patches and saw improvements, she actually reduced her usage of the patches because I was using her patches and all that. And so she reduced the usage of her patches. And I improved tremendously since I started using the patches for the past 2 years and 3 months. I've improved tremendously. But I realized that she hasn't really gotten out of her predicament until now, in the sense that she still has shoulder pain, and not only shoulder pain, because I've been reading a lot about health and fitness and whatnot. I realized that she goes for yoga and she practices yoga exercises and all that, but she's unable to take certain types of food. Say certain types of vegetables she's unable to take, but I cannot specify what exactly it is. She's having trouble with eating food stuff, and whenever she eats the wrong thing, she ends up with eczema or nausea or some kind of upset stomach. I feel the main thing is actually her gut health. So I wonder whether you can recommend something, or you need some questions, and I can answer you if I can right away.
Yeah. I think that is a very good question, because you see, the gut health is so important that we are putting in so much toxins every day due to food choices and things like that. Even no matter how clean we eat, there's still a lot of pesticides that's actually being sprayed on our plants and vegetables and things like that. So that's why if let's say your wife is actually been patching for how long has it been?
It's been about 2 years.
2 years. She's consistent now. X39 Aeon.
Yeah, maybe the discipline is a problem.
Yeah. So that's number one. Because if you want to see great results, you have to be consistent.
Yeah.
So if she's just patching, 1 week, 2-3 times and all that, then the healing is slower. Because the healing can't catch up with the inflammation that we have every single day. Yeah. So that's the first thing to do, to be very, very consistent.
Okay.
Yeah. And her food choices is normally healthy. Yeah. So that will actually add points to her healing, right? And she only uses X39 Aeon.
X39 Aeon, glutathione. She even, when she has headache, then she uses carnosine as well.
Okay. But on a daily one, it's just X39 Aeon. Okay, all right. So when she does that, you make sure that every morning you patch her and she patches you. At nighttime as well. Yeah. So then you know that she's consistent that way, because it's hard, it's tough to be consistent, to be honest with you. It's just like, if I need to go and exercise 4 times a week, I promise myself, I'll probably only go 4 times a month. You understand what I mean? So that's why it's important for someone to monitor you until you become disciplined as well. So you all help each other out. Yeah. So that's why when I started using the technology, I was also not very consistent. And my gut health was so bad that it affected me for the past 15 years. But when I decided that I wanted to really try this technology out, I just went full swing. And in 7 months, it actually cleared my condition. So I did not do any special diet, nothing. I just started to use X39 in the morning and Aeon at night consistently. So everyone's body recovery is different, the time. Yeah. So probably I'm younger, so my recovery is faster. But again, I had this problem for 15 years or so.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't have any problems now, and I've been patching for 2 years. So I'm perfectly fine. I can drink my coffee. I can drink my I can eat my curry and things like that. Yeah. Those days it aggravates and my stomach goes into a roller coaster mode. So then it affects me on a daily basis. Yeah. So you can go ahead. First thing to do is to be consistent first. Yeah. Secondly, you need something for your gut mortality to work properly as well. So Sacha Inchi oil is very good for gut health. Yeah, so you can just drink it like that every morning on an empty stomach. It's very good. Sacha Inchi oil. Yeah, so I'm doing that now already. So not because I have problems. I just wanted to better my gut health. Because I eat out a lot these days, you see, and I don't cook. So I need to make sure that my gut health don't go back to what it used to be. Yeah.
All right.
So you can go ahead and try that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
All right.
I think meanwhile, there are some questions that have come up.
Okay.
Did cotton change any other lifestyle habits?
Okay. Okay, so Alfred is asking, where exactly were the patches patched on cotton? Okay. So under her collar with sticky tapes folded over top of collar to secure it. So I just got a picture. I'm gonna share it with you guys. Just give me a moment. So for pets, it's actually you can secure it around the collar, as I mentioned earlier. Okay. Let me just share my screen, yeah. 1 minute. Right, can you see my screen?
Oh yeah, now yes.
Yeah. So this is it. So what happens is that when you put the collar on, on your pad, you can actually tape it underneath the collar. Yeah, so it doesn't come off. Yeah, that's how it is. Okay. So okay. Next question. Let me just take a look. Give me a minute. Let me just stop sharing. Where exactly was it? Directly over the area of cancer? Oh, for cancer. Oh no, the cancer was in her right side of the stomach. So it's just behind the collar. This why this technology is so amazing. That if you patch it just behind your neck, it actually activates your entire nervous system, the entire thing. Yeah. So it's so powerful. Okay, next question. Why was carnosine added on cotton later? Okay, great question. Actually, carnosine is very good for internal healing. And it also helps to actually battle cancer. So carnosine is actually inside our body, right? So then we just need to activate it further so that it can fight for us. Now, carnosine, other benefits of carnosine is also good for brain function. Okay, it protects your heart as well. Your eyes. People with cataract, glaucoma, or long-sighted, short-sighted is very good. I think recently, after patching for 2 years, I realized that my power actually reduced, because when I look at my books and messages and all that, I feel that something is like the power is not right already. Yeah, so something is happening to me already. And I know some of you guys have been patching for a while. Your eyesight improved very quickly. But for me, it's about 2 years. That's why I notice now that I need to change my power already. Yeah, it's definitely not getting higher because when it's getting higher, it get blurry one. So this is getting sharper, It's like, how come? It's only this 2 weeks I realized that also. So I need to go for an eye checkup already, which is good news, by the way.
Yeah.
So I don't mind spending a bit more on new glasses and also power. I'm happy. Yeah. So
Good for
okay.
you.
The patches stimulate the production of stem cells. Does it also stimulate the production of cancer cells? Great question, right? So the patches do not stimulate our cancer cell. Yeah, that's why this is the safest option available. And basically what happens is that our body has a peptide. There's a very powerful peptide called copper peptide, GHKCU, yeah. So then X39 actually signals more production of GHKCU, copper peptide. And one of the main function of copper peptide is to have multiple anti-cancer activities. Okay, so that means when we put on X39, it gives us better protection against cancer. Yeah, reducing the risk. So if someone has cancer already and they're going through chemo or radio, and they use X39 and Aeon, what happens is that it helps their body to rejuvenate faster after each chemo or radio session. Because chemo or radio, they actually kill the good and the bad cells as well. That's why people get very lethargic after that, no appetite, pain here and there, burn. Yeah. So you see cancer patients when they're going through chemo and all that, their skin is burned one. Okay. So this is what X39 can help us to do. Okay. It can help us to recover faster, rejuvenate ourselves, to prepare for the next chemo session as well. Yeah. So then your body gets stronger. And people do not die from cancer. People die from the chemo and radiotherapies that are like, some people like do 24, 36 sessions. Your body is fried. Okay. So that's why you need something to be able to help your body to rejuvenate quick enough. And what's better than LifeWave patches? Okay. So next question. Did Cotton change any lifestyle habits? No, it did not, because yeah, it's still the same. Just that the injuries that Cotton had actually stopped her from actually doing a lot of physical activities. Okay, and also the right side stomach, the cancer actually also decreased her appetite as well. Yeah, that's why when Cotton actually tried on the patches. It brought back the appetite for her. It brought back the energy. It brought back the vitality as well. Yeah, so it is very, very powerful. What's the oil called again for better gut health? Okay, let me type it in the chat group, yeah. It's called Sasha Inchi oil. You can find it in organic shops. Yeah. So the one that I'm using is from Lohas. You know Lohas, the organic vegetarian shop? Lohas. Yeah. Okay. All right. Ethan. Hi, Chung. I've been patching X39 and Aeon for 6 months consistently. There's no improvement in my sinus and gut health. I stopped eating fruit for 4 months after listening to Jinlong's Zoom. What patch should I use and where to patch to reduce mucus due to sinusitis? Okay, Ethan, can I unmute you? Let me unmute you. Hello. Hi, Ethan. Ethan, can you please unmute yourself? Thank you. Okay, while waiting, I'm just going to go to the next question. Irene Chan, carnosine put on which part of the head near the brain? It sticks to the hair and painful to remove. Okay, Irene. So carnosine, you can patch it here. Can you see here? I've got one here. Can you see here? So this part, you move up your hair and then you can patch right here. All right. Or carnosine at different spots, you can patch it here as well. All right. Or you can patch it here as well. Yeah. So then it depends on what are you using for. Can I just unmute you to understand better? What's her name? Irene. Oh, Ethan.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Is it Ethan?
Yeah. Yes.
Hi, Ethan.
Yes.
Yes. Can I just ask you a few questions? Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Where do you patch your X39, Aeon?
At the back of the neck.
Okay. So every day and night you do it, lah.
Yeah, correct.
So what are the improvements that you've seen so far?
Actually, there's no consistency, but sometimes I do sleep better.
Okay. But you're patching every day, lah?
Yeah, every day, yes.
Okay, you sleep
Actually,
better.
I also patch carnosine and Aeon on the left side of my eye, and then carnosine on the side, at the side of my right eye.
Here.
Yeah.
When you sleep.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. All right.
Because
Is there a
I
reason why
have-
you put it here?
Yeah, because they say it's good for the eyes. Because I have myopic kisses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So, besides better sleep, you don't feel much improvement, is it?
Yeah, not much improvement.
Okay. All right. No problem. May I know what's your age? How young
I'm
you are?
68.
68. Okay. So, we have an age formula to follow. So every 10 years of our life, we patch 1 year.
Yes.
Sorry, 1 month.
Yeah.
So then yours is about 7 months lah, minimum. Yeah.
Okay.
But you can actually experiment a bit lah, because
Mm.
when I actually troubleshoot for my customer, like let's say sinus issue, right?
Yeah.
You can actually patch it right here and sleep.
Patch what?
Aeon.
Aeon.
You move your
back of the
Aeon to here.
So that means I don't need to put extra lah.
Yeah, you don't need to put extra. You try it for here for now.
Okay.
And see how you feel, because this side of our T-zone, right?
Yes.
When you patch it here, it actually clears the T-zone inflammation over time.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what we look at, the ear, nose, and throat, right? This part of it.
Correct.
Yeah. So you can try that and see how you feel.
Yes, because actually I saw the ENT doctor. He said that I don't have polyps.
Okay.
Yeah,
How frequent do you get sinusitis attack?
Actually, it's almost every day,
Oh,
in the
okay.
morning and at night.
What are your symptoms? Sneezing, cold, nose block?
Sneezing, mucus.
I see.
Basically, a lot of mucus.
I see. Okay. So that has not improved over time,
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Okay. So you can try that first tonight. What you can do is you
Okay.
patch it right here,
Yes.
and X39, you
Yes.
can put it below your belly button rather than at the back of your neck.
Okay.
You try that. Okay.
Mm.
So what happens is that sinusitis is predominantly related to our poor gut health.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So when
Yeah.
your gut health improves, your sinusitis will start to reduce the attacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you try this method first.
Yeah. I also started on X49.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Where do you
So
patch it?
about below the navel. Is it two
Okay.
fingers?
Right. So how long have you been using X49?
I think about 3 or 4 months already.
3 or 4 months lah. Okay. So what do you feel? Do you feel any discomfort after adding on X49?
No, that's why I don't feel. I don't feel anything.
Okay.
Energy level, everything is still the same.
Right? You
Yeah.
drinking enough water?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So you give it time for this because you're in your 4th month, right? Another
Yeah.
3 months. Yeah. And you try to change the
Yeah,
position here.
Okay.
Okay.
4th
So
month for my 4th month for my X49, but actually 6 months for Aeon and X39.
Okay. All right. So Aeon here tonight, and then
Okay.
you interchange your X39 and X49 and see.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes it's your body would react to it one.
Okay. Can.
You try that part first.
Okay, can.
So
will do.
another point that I really like for digestion,
Yes.
that is this part of it.
Okay.
So I patch my X39 here.
Okay.
Yeah. So then you can, because in acupuncture point, this is what we call the digestion point, the metabolism.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then you can try to patch it.
Yeah. So that means I don't need additional. I just change the position.
You just change the position for now.
Okay.
Don't need additional.
Okay, will do. Thank you very much.
Okay. Take
Thanks.
care. Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Bye.
Okay, Irene, can I unmute you, Irene? Give me a moment now. Irene Chan, right? Irene, are you there? Okay, I'm going to skip to the next.
Yeah.
Hi, Irene.
Yes.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can
Can
hear
you hear me?
you. How are you?
Yeah, good.
Okay. Okay, can you tell me what's your situation and what you patching at the moment?
I'm patching the Aeon.
Aeon.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Okay, you're patching Aeon only.
No, an X39.
Okay. How long have you been patching?
It's about 7 months.
7 months. Okay. And then you added carnosine how long ago?
No. I haven't added.
Oh, haven't added. Okay. So is there a
Haven't added.
reason? Right.
Yes.
Is there a reason why you wanted to add carnosine?
No, actually, I'm checking for my sister who is older, you see, because her memory not so good.
I see.
So
Not so
I was
good,
wondering whether,
Okay.
besides patching X39 and Aeon, whether carnosine where to put, you see, which is
Understand.
more effective.
Understand. Okay. So for memory, brain function, there is this point up here that's very good. Yeah, but you say that the hair is painful to remove, right? I understand that. So then, there's this thing where people use, I think I saw it before, it's like a black color flat one that people use to compress their hair one. It's like for ladies, but I don't know what is it. I don't know what is it called. It's not a clipper. It's just like it makes your hair more.
No, it's a netted one, a small netted piece.
Huh?
I think it's a small piece, black one, and then stick to the hair.
Yeah. What was that for? I always see
But
people
I don't
wearing
know.
it.
I don't know where to buy it. I saw people putting on it.
You can
to
buy it in
flatten their
Daiso.
hair. Daiso, okay.
Daiso. So what you do, you put that, right? So then you patch the patch on the thing. Yeah.
So just near to the back of the brain. not back. I mean, just in
On
front
the
of
top,
the
on top of your head.
skull. Anywhere.
Anywhere. So if let's say she's not going, is she quite active? Does she go out often and things like that?
Yeah, quite.
Yeah, quite often. Yeah. So then she can patch it on the hair like that, lor.
Yeah. Or even at night. At night, is it okay?
Okay.
When you sleep?
Carnosine, some people patch at night, they cannot sleep. So you can
I
try and
see.
see. If she can sleep at night, then good. You can patch together with Aeon at night. Yeah.
Okay.
So carnosine, if at night you sleep, right, you put it here on your forehead.
But I find putting Aeon here can sleep very well.
Oh, putting Aeon here can sleep very well, lah.
For me.
Oh, for you, okay. But your sister, you can try to put carnosine here.
Yeah.
That's the one for memory, ma.
Oh.
Yeah.
For the day, lah.
Night and day also, if she doesn't go out, lah. But if she's quite active, then don't put it here, lah. Yeah. You can put it
Yeah, of course.
here also. Can you see
Is
here?
there any? Yeah. Okay.
This part.
Yes. On the right side, is it? On the right side.
Right or left also okay.
On the right side.
Right or left also okay.
I see.
Yeah. Yeah.
But where do we know which points to change, interchange, besides seeing the video by David? Which other points to put that is, we can change it, the points, like 6 hours of that, we can change the point.
Right. You can.
Is there any
for
book that you
X39,
can refer to
yes, there is.
for the patches?
Yes. Actually, every time you buy, right, there is a booklet, a little booklet that they tell you where to stick one.
Yeah.
You follow back the diagram there.
Yeah, but the location is about maybe three areas only.
Yeah, good enough already.
3 points only. Yeah, 3 points.
Yeah, good enough already. The 3 points.
Is there anything for the area to strengthen the gums?
The gums,
Is there anything that can
Actually,
strengthen the gums? The
even if you
location to put.
even if you patch X39 behind your neck, your gums can still strengthen over
It can
time.
help.
Yeah, it can help one.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you, Irene. Take care. Okay, Alfred, what was the cost to treat cotton of cancer? I need to check because they only did tests. So I need to check this one. Okay, good question. So is cotton cancer free now? Yes. According to the vets, they can't find any cancer markers or tumor markers. So that is great news. Yeah, so amazing, huh? Okay.
No, what I mean was the rough estimation for the cost of the LifeWave patches used to treat cotton so far.
Oh, okay. So 6 months of X39 Aeon. So that's equivalent to one maintenance pack, which is 750 USD. Yeah. So roughly that is the cost of the investment.
Meaning cotton has stopped patching right now?
No. She has not stopped patching, but in this 6 months, the last report that came out in June said that it was cancer free.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's it. All right. Great question. Yeah. Okay. IEDC. Hi, Steve. May I know where and when you patch carnosine for improvement of your memory and eyesight? Okay. So, as I mentioned earlier to Irene, to Ethan, you can patch it right here, carnosine, for improvement of your eye. Here, carnosine, here, Aeon. You can do that at night. Yeah. So this will improve. We have seen a lot of glaucoma or cataract cases. They actually improve over time. You can patch it at night, right here. Okay. All right, Alfred, any blood work done? Yes, we have the report, which I did not actually show, but if you want, I can show you later. Okay. So then the blood works states that it was cancer free. Yeah, thank you. The spelling of the oil, I think we've done that already. Okay. Oh yes, Rosie, thank you. Hair nets, fantastic. Velcro tape, thank you. Yeah. Neurodegeneration. Okay, Rosie, put what patch for neurodegeneration? Very good question. So this one also the same, X39 at the back of the neck for start morning, and then Aeon at night at the back of the neck as well. Yeah, we'll do it for the number of months according to your age. Yeah. So if I'm 50, you patch minimum X39 Aeon for 5 months first. Okay. And then after that, see what else to add on. All right. Okay. Okay, Mr. Lingam, I think we have answered all the questions.
Unless there are some more questions coming in.
Yep. So I'll pass it back to you,
I think our
sir.
audience likes your answers.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay, shall we go on to what's coming up next? Alfred? A sneak peek? What's coming up next? Upcoming. Oh, it's a promotion. As you know, there is a current promotion. This stretches from 16 June to 29 June and stops at 11:59 p.m. on 29 June. So while this promotion is on, you get a X39 and you get 20% off on a energy enhancer. So you just need to buy a X39 and you get cheaper energy enhancer by 20%. And besides that, we have business opportunity presentation every day of the week. The speakers are listed here. This is held at the OKR showroom. It's at Resource Industrial Center, Kuala Lumpur, which is where, Pearl Hotel is just opposite the Pearl Hotel, Pearl International Hotel. And speakers are, yesterday was Cindy Horn, our SPD, and Cadence Ong. Today, we have Patricia Yap coming up day after tomorrow or tomorrow, and Berlin Farm on 27 June. Daniel Fu on 28th of June, and Gavin Lim on 29 June. Well, you can see that it's not all in English. There are days that it is in Mandarin, and there are days it is in English. So you can pick and choose whichever date that you wish to attend, and you can attend. Entrance is free of charge. Let's expand your knowledge, your understanding of these patches, how LiveWave works as well. I remember that this knowledge was very, very valuable for me to improve myself. Besides that, there is a health and beauty exhibition expo. This is being held in Mid Valley Exhibition Center from 27th to 29th June 2025. It's organized by Tastefully Malaysia's neighborhood. The opening hours are 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. So do go by there, and you can look at all the counters and stalls and enjoy yourself and expand your knowledge about what is going on with LiveWave. Not only your health, but the business as well, the products that you may not have experienced, you can have a look. The next thing that is coming up is Be the Light Grand Recognition 2025. This is held on 12th July 2025. The time it's being held is 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. The venue of the convention is Grand Nexus Ballroom, level 3A, Bangsa South. This is nearby our Bangsa South office, the LiveWave office. Exciting speakers are being presented here. We have Janet Wong. We have James Lowe from Singapore, and our own Jin Long Elite SPD, and we have John Wong, Rosnita Binti Mohammed, Shenki T. Lee, our country manager, Casey Howe, Dr. Edward Chu, and Bella Astila. I'm sure you know Bella Astila. Needs no introduction, actually. Among the items being discussed or being presented is belief, trust, success, shaping the future with LiveWave for the next 20 years. Next 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, let's make it 20 years. Okay, and many other subjects that are coming on with applause of honor of managers and directors, special recognition of awards presentation, testimonial marathon. Well, it looks exciting. So do come along. The tickets are, oops, you could have missed the $50 tickets. Early bird tickets were priced at $50 from 5th of March to 31st May. And now the original price is $70. And if it's still available, you can go for it. I wish you won't miss it, right? All right. So it looks like we have come to the end of our session today. Thank you so much for listening in and attending and participating with us. I wish that you would come back again next week and we can continue our chatting and sharing and, continue with our LiveWave experience. Thank you very much and happy patching. Thank you. See you next week. And thank you, Jinhua. Thank you, Alfred. Thank you, Utuh, our supervisory team.
Okay, done. Thank
Done?
you, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jinhua. Thank you, Alfred. Alfred was fantastic with his slides.
Fantastic, fantastic with the questions. Very good prompts. Very good prompts.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, Alfred, do you know what's the cost of entering the exhibition this weekend? Is there any cost to it? Entrance fee? You're muted.
Alfred? Oh, yeah.
Entrance fee, I think they can enter for free, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Or I don't know. Nobody told us.
Yeah.
That's why. Are you involved, Jinhua?
Yeah.
Tomorrow, which session are you?
No, Friday I'm not. Saturday and Sunday 6 to 10.
Oh, both also 6 to 10.
Yeah. Yourself? What's the shift?
Wait. Okay. Tomorrow it's 6 to 10. Saturday is 10 to